Now the Catholic Church is urging the opposition to explore other avenues of agitating for their demands instead of resorting to violent demonstrations. The church is urging Kenyans to boycott such protests, saying the actions will not solve the problems cited. The church is instead advocating for a national conversation on the issues ailing the country, urging the political class to feel for the country and follow the path of peace and dialogue for prosperity.
The Catholic Church says the fact that demonstrations are illegal as per the country's constitution, it should not be made a vehicle to paralyze the country or as a means to attempt to overthrow a legitimate government.
The fact that it is legal to demonstrate should not make it a vehicle to paralyze the country, nor degenerate to forceful takeover of a legitimate government.
It says Kenya must submit to the rule of law and not individual perspectives, and that the country should not entertain any attempt that seeks to legitimize the use of violence to force a government takeover.
We should not entertain any goal that seeks to use violence or force to take leadership.
It says it is unfortunate that such demonstrations have turned into looting and destruction of property, and that the only way to avoid anarchy is to be guided by the constitution and the laws of the land.
Demonstrations cannot annul or take over the constitution. We must respect the rule of law. The only way to avoid chaos and anarchy is always to follow the constitution and the laws of the land.
In Kiambu, who have urged Raila Odinga to respect his position as a statesman and as an elder and call off the mass protests they claim are hurting the innocent Kenyans.
We therefore appealing to the former Prime Minister, the Honorable Omolo Odinga, who is a statesman and an elder, to be positive to all Kenyans, and be sympathetic to the rest of Kenyans who are suffering from these hard economic times.
While the Kenya Union of Domestic and Hospitality Workers Union is urging for talks between the opposition and the government for a solution, terming mass actions counterproductive.
His Excellency, we are only requesting and asking you, it is only you and our former Prime Minister who can be able to sit down and be able to solve this issue like yesterday.
Joan Junge for Prime Edition.